So today you've been in decision making mode. But if you're making decisions and not building systems to assist you, you're going to continue to waste your time. The first card out is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knights are all about action, pursuing. And if you look at this Knight of Swords here, he is, got his crossbow. He trying to get this bird, but his bike is in the distance, and he's going toward. It look almost like the bike is riding off on his own, right? And he is chasing after it, and that's how your thoughts are, right? Your thoughts are like, how is this helping me? How is this gonna benefit me? Because your mind spends a lot of time looking for evidence that you don't have yet. Evidence that you gain through repetition, through the boring things that you do not want to do, the things that require your balance, your stability, that requires you to get into your body more. And also, this tells you the decision that you need to make around your resources, right? If you're having a resource issue, more than likely you're thinking and feeling some kind of way about it. And if you have not yet learned to be an action taker on a consistent basis, you have to observe why this pattern is in action. You have to look for the visible behaviors within yourself. Are you starting and stopping? Are you avoiding and pursuing? Are you delaying and overworking? Are you neglecting routines with the pinnacles here? How are you managing your money? Are you creating structure in your life? Are you overthinking? Are you over-explaining? Are you creating mental conflict that continuously keeps you from moving forward toward the things that you say you want? So what do? You observe them all. You observe the patterns in your resource management. You observe the patterns in your thinking. You observe the patterns in your emotional responses. And you observe the patterns in your actions. And if you are not taking the actions that you need to take, this is your data point. This is your entry point. This is where you find out, okay, this is not gonna help me in the long run. Telling myself I can't make it, telling myself it's stupid for me to wanna create content. I lost this job, so I'm unworthy. All of the things that you tell yourself, these are pattern seeking prompts. The things that you tell yourself, they cannot be true because people pay you, right? They pay you for your wisdom. People pay you for your clarity. They pay you to show up and be you. You just don't believe that on a more consistent basis for you to show up completely. You continue to put hindrance on yourselves. Like right now, you may not be working, right? But I'm just going to share. I have spent the last 3 days literally putting out one video just so I can teach my mind. It doesn't matter how we feel, we still got to move forward. Because that's how negative emotion comes in, right? The emotion that influences their behavior. And what was it? Feeling disappointed in myself, wondering about my circumstances, trying not to stress about my circumstances, but stressing about my circumstances. It's all the same. We start, we build, we choose, we reflect, we shift, transform, we break down those barriers, we re-heal those wounds, and then we complete the cycle of that, and we act as new. We act as new. you're going to have to find out what system is operating your life. And when we speak in systems and pattern recognition, most people think that those things are separate. But the more you learn this program, this personal operated framework, the more you understand that everything breaks down into 10 sections, right? You have your potential, you decide what to do with that potential, you expand on that potential, it becomes stability, then it disrupts everything that you thought you knew about yourself, and then after that disruption, you begin to adjust and settle into that version of you who's used to standing up to the test of time, doing the work, completing things, and then since everything has a reset, you're going to start again. But now you're moving from a system of operation, and your mind's not just all over the place running the show anymore. The visible behavior here is a lack of observation about the way that you are thinking. You need to identify that negative thinking is a behavior pattern, and it belongs in observation mode only. You observe your thoughts. You don't allow your thoughts to overtake you. And when it comes to managing your resources, you're going to need to find balance. You're going to need to find balance between the work that you do to sustain your life and the work that you do for the life that you're creating. You're going to have to find balance within the fact that, okay, these things may not have worked out the way that you want. Plans fail, things fall through. But what are you doing on the other side to still contribute when the things that you cannot control come sweeping around your door? So, y'all getting a lot of videos today. And this is not even about in vigor. This is just, today has been a compound day, and I'm sharing these insights and revealing these patterns because I want you to learn the behavior so that you cannot or will not continue to repeat it. All right.